few days ago I shared with you that two of my hive gone queenless, which means that they have lost their queen bee, their mother bee, and essentially a beehive cannot survive without a queen bee. In beekeeping, we call these hives as failed colony, but it just feels so disrespectful as a death doula, as someone who understands death and dying. And this hive is called Nefertiti. This hive was one of my founding hive with the founding queen of Nefertiti, whose offsprings, the daughters and granddaughters in this apiary, are thriving and strong because the queens of these new hives are mated with local native bees, and they are really ready and adapted to this landscape. This queen, the original queen, was an old queen. She was about 4 or 5 years old, which is an old age. I've noticed that the bees were trying to raise a new virgin queen, not one, not two, but three. And these queens, these virgin queens, didn't make back from their mating flight. This summer, Scotland was very wet, and many virgin queen got lost in the rain. So as a natural beekeeper, I will be honoring this dying process, this natural process of the hive reaching the end of life. I don't call them as a failed colony. They are not failed. They are just leaving Earth. As a death doula, I was reflecting on that how I would feel if anybody would call me failed human on my deathbed. It just feels so wrong. But this just shows you that how even the words that we use in beekeeping are so rooted in capitalism and colonialism. We call a hive that is not producing us anything anymore a failure. It's just so rude, isn't it? Anyway, I just wanted to reflect on how amazing that is, that I'm just preparing to our upcoming sewing event with my friend Zoe, which will be based on the death portal around Halloween. And I have a beehive that is ready to end their life cycle at the same time, to show us how it's done in the bee world. And this is something I will be telling you about, the life cycle of the honeybees, on this upcoming event, together with a guided death meditation with the hum of the bees, because the bees are connected to the death portal just like they are connected to the birth portal. And this is something we will also discuss in this upcoming event. And yeah, I'm here to honor the cycle of life and supporting these bees in the dying process. Their sweet legacy, the honey that they produced, will be harvested, and it will be shared in the spring amongst the overwintered bee families. So the sweet honey, the sweet legacy will feed and nourish the daughters and granddaughters of this beautiful beehive, who are not failed in any ways. They're just ready to go back to the eternal light.